passengers on a ship who see the pilot crazed with fear.
Strangers, can one of you tell me, where's the palace of King Oedipus? Or better still, if you know, where's the king himself?
This is his palace, and he is inside, stranger. This lady is his queen, his wife, and mother of his children.
Greetings to the noble wife of King Oedipus. May you and your family be blessed forever.
The same blessings on you, stranger, for your kind words. But tell us what you want. Why have you come? Have you some news for us?
Good news for your house and your husband, lady.
What news? Who sent you?
I come from Corinth. My message will bring you joy, no doubt of that, but sorrow too.
What is it? How can it work both ways?
The people of Corinth will make Oedipus their king. So I heard there.
What? Is old Polybus no longer on the throne?
No. Polybus is dead, and in his grave.
What did you say? Polybus is dead? Dead?
Condemn me to death if I am not telling the truth.
You there, go in quickly and tell your master. Oh, prophecies of the gods, where are you now? Polybus was the man that Oedipus feared he might kill, and so avoided him all this time. And now he's dead. A natural death, and not by the hand of Oedipus.
Jocasta, why did you send for me to come out?
Listen to this man and see what has become of the holy prophecies of the gods.
Who is he? What does he have to say to me?
He is from Corinth. He came to tell you that your father, Polybus, is dead and gone.
Is this true? Tell me yourself.
If that's what you want to hear first, here it is. A plain statement. Polybus is dead and gone.
How? Killed by a traitor or wasted by disease?
He was old. It did not take much to put him to sleep.
By disease, then? That's how he died?
Yes, that and the length of years he had lived.
So, why then, Jocasta, should we study Apollo's oracle or gaze at the birds screaming over our heads? Those prophets who announced that I would kill my father? He's dead, buried below ground, and here I am in Thebes. I did not put hand to sword. Perhaps he died from longing to see me again. That way it could be said that I was the cause of his death. There he lies, dead, taken from all those prophecies I feared. There were nothing.
Is that not what I told you?
It is, but I was led astray by fear.
Now rid your heart of fear forever.
No, I must still fear. Who would not? A marriage of my mother.
Fear? Why should man fear? His life is governed by the operations of chance. Nothing can be clearly foreseen. The best way to live is by hit and miss, as best you can. Don't be afraid that you may marry your mother. Many a man before you, in dreams, has shared his mother's bed. But to live at peace, one must attach no importance to such things.
All that you said would be fine if my mother were not still alive. But she is. And no matter how good a case you make, I am still afraid to fear.
Your father's death, that much at least is a great blessing.
Yes, I see that. But my mother, as long as she is alive, fills me with fear.
Who is this woman which inspires such fear in you?
Merope, old man, the wife of Polybus.
What is it about her which frightens you?
A dreadful prophecy sent by the gods.
Could you tell me what it is, or is it forbidden for others to know?
Yes, I can tell you. Apollo was announced that I am destined to mate with my mother and shed my father's blood with my own hand. It has turned out well. But still, there's nothing sweeter than the sight of one's parents.
Is that it? It was in fear of this that you banished yourself from Corinth?
Yes, I did not want to be my father's murderer.
My lord, I don't know why I've not already released you from this fear. I came here to bring you good news.
If you can do that, you will be handsomely rewarded.
Yes,
yourself.
You don't know what you're doing if you're afraid to come home this time.
I am afraid that Apollo's prophecy may come true.
That you'll be saved with guilt for your parents.
Yes, that's it, old man. That's the fear that pursues me always.
In reality, you have nothing to fear.
How if I'm the son of Polybus and Merombe?
Because Polybus was not related to you in any way.
What do you mean? Was Polybus not my father?
No more than I am. He's as much your father as I.
How can my father be on the same level as you, who are nothing to me?
Because he was no more your father than I.
Then why did you call me his son?
He took you from my hands. I gave you to you.
Took me from your hands. Then how can you love me so much?
He was Charlie's. That is why he loved you.
You gave me to you? Did you buy me or find me somewhere?
I found you in the shady valleys of Mount Citron,
What were you doing there?
watching over my flocks on the mountainside.
Shepherd, were you wandering daily?
Yes, but at that time, I was your savior.
When you picked me up, was I in pain?
Your ankles would bear witness to that.
Why do you speak of that old affliction?
And your ankles pinned together. I freed you.
It was a dreadful mark of shame I had borne since childhood.
From that misfortune comes the name which you still
In
bear.
God's name, who did it? My mother or my father? Speak!
I don't know. The one who gave it to me is the one to ask.
You got me from someone else. You didn't buy me yourself.
No, another shepherd gave you to me.
Who is he? Do you know? Can you describe him?
I think he belonged to the household of Blaze.
You mean the man who was once king of this country?
Yes, he's one of the shepherds of Blaze.
Is he still alive? Can I talk to him?
You people who live here would know that better than I.
Is there anyone of you who know the shepherd he mentioned? Has anyone seen him in the fields or here in Thebes?
I think he is the same man from the fields that you wanted to see before. But the queen here, Jocasta, will tell you that.
Jocasta, do you remember the man we sent for just now? Is that the man he is talking about?
Why ask who he means? Don't pay any attention to him. Don't even think about what he says. It makes no sense.
What? With a clue like this? Give up the search? Fail to solve the mystery of my birth? Never!
In God's name, if you place any value on your life, don't go on with it. It is enough that I am sick to death.
You have nothing to be afraid of. Even if my mother turned out to be a slave, and I a slave for 3 generations back, your noble birth will not be called in question.
Take my advice. I'm begging you. Do not go on with it.
Nothing will move me. I will find out the whole truth.
Take my advice. I beg you. I'm thinking of you.
As good advice of yours is trying my patience.
Ill-fated man. May you never find out who you are.
Once you go into that shepherd, bring him here. We will leave her to pride herself in her royal birth.
That is the only name I can call you right now. I shall not call your name again, ever.
Why has the queen gone, Oedipus? Why has she rushed away in such wild grief? I'm afraid that from the silence evil will burst out.
Burst out what will, I shall know my origin. Mean though it be. Jocasta, perhaps, she is proud, like a woman, feels shame at the instance of my low circumstance of my birth. But I count myself the son of good chance, the giver of success. I shall not be dishonored. Chance is my mother and my brothers are the months which have made me sometimes small and sometimes great. Such is my lineage, and I shall not betray it. I will not